the plot, you don't normally see a death sentence for pouring sand on someone. And then that goes on with the different standards of ethical conduct. And then the government goes along with kings, but you also had that power struggle between brothers. So now that you've kind of been spoiled, what were some evident differences that stuck out to you? Anything?
Plot. Pain.
Anything other than what's on the board?
Between what?
Between their society and our society. Pretty much like question one, except we're just, you know.
Well, except it's not question.
Well, I'm starting.
Women play a greater role in society now.
Debatable.
Had that plan. Anything else? Women, that's always a good topic. Seconds and love that.
Just as defined.
Just as defined. Alright. Andy, go ahead. Alright, Gabby, go ahead. Alright, so here I related some of the differences that I pointed out earlier, and I showed how they were evident in the play. So like, I grouped the kings and government together, and that's where you get the arrogance and pride of Creon. Because he's such in a high position, he doesn't really want to go back on his word, and thus you get the arrogance and pride from him. Traditions and different standards of ethical conduct. You see the importance of the burial of Polynices, and really the importance of obeying a king's order, because Ismene was like, no, let's not do that. Number one, we're women. Number two, he's the king, he said not, and we're going to die. So you get that from that. Dramatic and plot. Haman and his mother commit suicide just for Antigone dying, or really, Haman commits suicide for Antigone, and then his mother commits suicide for Haman. That's something we don't see every day. I mean, I know we have drama now, but you're not going to kill yourself if your fiance dies or gets put in a dungeon. So, and again, did you all see anything that came about from these differences relating to the social and cultural issues? Last question here.
Well, the whole stinking thing.
Are you referring to the plot? Like a specific instance is what I was trying to do. Because plot, I could say, the whole thing. But I've narrowed it down to Haman and his mother committing suicide.
As a reader today, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I mean,
Was something in the play that came about? Was something in the play that came about because of a difference between our society and that society?
Nothing, because our society didn't happen in their timeline. So I'm not exactly sure what your question is. Nothing could have happened. Nothing could have been a conflict in the play because of our timeline.
Because of the differences.
He's talking about you reading it, any conflicts you have because of our cultural differences.
Like, you see, when you see this, you have a bunch of different things that happen in that society as opposed to our society. What's something in the play that would not have been there if this was placed in our society?
Okay.
Entire plot. Pretty much the death sentence for Antigone, and then Antigone.
Something that's on the board, please.
You put the entire.
Why did you
plot
put
on
all
the
of them on the board?
I thought you guys could get something else.
Well, that was a bad thing.
Okay.
Ismene would not have died in today's society even if Antigone breaks the law, because we don't
They would
blame
have had a trial.
Ismene didn't die, did she?
Blind prophet. We don't go see prophets that often anymore. We don't talk to oracles or anything.
You don't?
I didn't think of that. See? This is-
Yeah, we wouldn't have known our fate. Like they wouldn't have known their fate. Even though somehow they managed not to know their fate, they were informed about it.
They probably. I don't know. I'm not saying America's that much better, but we might bury a war hero or a war. Nah, probably not.